A pen, 5 sticky notes, and honesty. That's all it took to see myself differently. Hey everyone, and welcome to the Self-Worth series with me, Nicole Rodriguez. In this video, I'm going to share with you a simple exercise you can do that helped me when I was struggling with low self-esteem. Alright, let's get into this simple exercise. I had this idea and decided to do this several months ago when I was going through a time when I was obsessing way too much on things I didn't like about myself, whether that's in a physical or non-physical sense, and not surprisingly, that left me with low self-esteem. But in a desperate, but also intentional way to not only be kinder to myself, but to even just accept myself the way I was, this thought came to me. It was to write a list of every single thing that I could think of that I loved about myself. That's it. I know it sounds simple because it is, but don't let how simple it sounds keep you from trying it. So, let me tell you how this silly little simple exercise can make a difference for you. Even if it only helps you a little bit. Your low self-esteem, I'm guessing, exists from the way you talk to yourself. The idea that you're too fat, you're too thin, you're not smart enough, you don't have enough friends, or whatever it is for you, it gets reinforced into your brain the more you tell yourself it. Where you just get to the point where you just fully believe that that's the truth, and it becomes a habit. It becomes an unconscious thought, and that is not what you want. So then you suffer with low self-esteem. And doing a little positive exercise like this one that goes against that thought pattern, it disrupts the negative self-talk you have created. It breaks the pattern. It causes your brain to stop thinking out of habit and instead to think intentionally, consciously, and honestly. And that is, in my experience, the first step to transforming your self-esteem. So this was my experience with doing this. I went out, got a pen, got some sticky notes, and I started writing. Okay, physical traits, character traits, spiritual gifts, things that I love, that I'm passionate about, good things I spend my time on, literally anything I could think of that I love about myself. And I surprised myself when I filled up 5 whole sticky notes. And that alone made me feel a little better. And it was a way to break the old thought pattern, which previously was always running through my mind, you're not good enough. I broke that thought pattern, I disrupted it, and I replaced it with something much healthier and more productive. And after I wrote them all down, I put those sticky notes on my nightstand where I would see them every single day. Repetition, that's another secret. Now, I'm not saying that this alone changed my entire life, but I am absolutely saying that by making the choice to do this intentional task, to think about myself in a different way, it was pivotal in improving my self-esteem. So, my challenge to you is to take some time today. The sooner the better. If you can, do it right after you finish this video. Go get something to write on, give yourself as much time as you need, and write down everything you can possibly think of that you love about yourself. And I've got to say, the key to this exercise is full honesty. This isn't going to work if you're not willing to be honest enough with yourself to be okay acknowledging that you do love things about yourself. So don't write 1 or 2 things down and then hesitate to write down anything beyond that comes to mind. No, don't hesitate to wonder if you deserve to write another thing down. Do you love it about yourself? Then write it down. I don't care how many or how few you come up with. Remember, this is all about disrupting that old thought pattern and intentionally coming up with a new thought. So it's okay if you don't fill up 5 sticky notes. Okay, this isn't about writing down as many as someone else can get. Just don't stop making your list until it's as complete as you can possibly think of. Okay? When I say write down everything you can think of, I mean every single thing you can think of. Okay, it might feel a little uncomfortable at first because you're used to talking bad about yourself, but sit with the discomfort, push through it, and write down things you honestly love about yourself. And then put it somewhere where you'll see it often. Somewhere you'll see it at least once a day. Improving your self-esteem takes time, but it's all about the baby steps. So be willing to do the baby steps. Alright, I just shared with you a simple self-esteem exercise. If you want more videos that have to do with improving self-esteem, self-confidence, or your sense of self-worth, then make sure to subscribe because that's what this channel is here for. Thanks for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one.